I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
It's a real roll of the dice to enlist a pro athlete to be the lead ass kicker in your movie about general ass kicking. On paper, it looks pretty perfect, doesn't it? The character you've written about is a powerhouse that destroys every living thing in sight. So why not just get someone that does that sort of thing for a living to bring it to life on the big screen?
No! No!
You need personality too. A personality the size of or even bigger than the muscle upon muscle. Someone with attitude. Someone known for his wild hairstyles and disregard for the rules. A former football star, perhaps banned for steroid use, and got back at his coach when he revealed secrets about the NCAA in his autobiography.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Brian Bosworth.
You know, all my life people have had the wrong idea about me.
I don't like.
Stone Cold is a piece of cinematic excellence from 1991, directed by Craig R. Baxley, who also worked on The Warriors, Predator, and The A-Team. The film stars Lance Henriksen, William Forsythe, and Brian motherfucking Bosworth. Brian Bosworth stars in the kind of movies that you'd accidentally come across at 3 in the morning on an insomnia trip. In fact, that's exactly how I saw him for the first time. If it wasn't for my lack of sleep, I never would have seen The Operative. I believe it's safe to say that my life was changed that night. I also feel that I should say that I don't think I would have actually remembered that Stone Cold even existed had it not been for a post that Derek Mears made about it on Facebook. Yes, I'm pandering. Notice me! Bosworth plays Joe Huff, a cop on suspension that gets blackmailed by the FBI to go undercover into a biker gang whose leader was recently arrested for the murder of a priest. Huff's suspension is only 3 weeks, but they can make it 6 months without pay if he doesn't take the job. A senator wants the gang leader to be given the death sentence, so Chains, played by Lance Henriksen, begins planning an all-out assault on the Supreme Court. And it's up to Joe, who changes his name to John Stone, to stop them from the inside. We begin with Big Scott Hall here robbing a grocery store, but too damn bad for him because the man with the coolest shoulder pads ever happens to shop here.
Don't you fucking move, man.
Relax, man. Look, I'll buy the damn thing, all right?
Then some other random shit happens. In retribution for their leader being locked away, the Hell Satans here go full cadaver in a boat for an eye by killing the judge. The boss fixes a Maddox shake for his pet Komodo dragon when the feds rap at the door, interrupting his manliness. They fix him up with pre-roids Vince McMahon here, which pisses Bosworth off because big-ass motherfuckers like him only work alone. Jesus Marimba. They crash a biker bar to shake things up and get the Boz noticed in the biker community. Boz steps in on a brawl that biker Forsythe is in the middle of, and through showing that he is perfect at ruining people's shit, he's invited to a biker rally where he fights this guy.
Get out of my Stone!
This guy breaks people's backs for a living. Man, he really loves his job.
You lose.
After making backbreaker Bob humble, Boz gets acquainted with Chains, who, before talking any business, wants Boz to get down and dirty with his old lady.
So I take it you don't want me in your van?
You're right, I don't.
Just relax, man. All I'm gonna do is show you a real good time.
No, you're not.
Why not?
Because unlike your own man, I never thought a pretty lady was something you just gave away.
Are you fucking kidding me? He's a walking wrecking crew, and he rejects the advances of really hot girls? I have to fucking beg for sex. Sorry. Boz shows up at the lovely little commune that the bikers operate from, bearing goodies in the form of a bulletproof vest to help get him into the gang.
Oh, Chains, my man. Don't ever play games with my chains.
Apparently, kicking the ever-loving shit out of the leader is a great way to get your foot in the door, because Chains gives Boz an initiation mission. He has to kill a drug mule that fucked the gang over and deliver his ear.
Don't fuck with me, okay?
Oh no, really, seriously, take a bow.
He kidnaps Chico here and deports his ass, using the ear of a fresh corpse from the morgue to dupe Chains into thinking he really killed him. I know Boz is the good guy here, but couldn't he just actually kill him? I mean, deporting him isn't going to stop him from getting back into the country illegally and screwing Boz over near the end of the movie. Hi, fourth wall. The ear gets the grown-up version of Bam Bam a spot in the gang, and his first outing gets him some heat from Forsyth, as collecting is his gig. Collecting doesn't go so well when the mobs show up, drive-by bombing a biker and taking off with their money. But that's okay, Boz fronts up the money from his own pocket because, besides being an ass-kicking machine, he's a nice guy, too. Do nice guys really finish last? Because I'll tell you, it looks like the Boz is in first place. After delivering the head of the mob boss to the mob in person, because that wouldn't get you fucking killed, a deal is organized that the bikers will get the mob a whole semi-truck's worth of crank, and it's up to the boss to deliver. This is how he intends to get all the bad guys in one place and close the case on them for good.
Let's take the biggest weeks to get the death sentence. Let's take the death sentence. Let's take the death. Death. Death, 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 death.
Chains captures and murders 2 Marines to really let the state know that the Brotherhood mean business by sending the corpses to Senator Dix. Nancy, Chains' girl, the chick that Boz rejected, has cold feet about the whole violent gang thing all of a sudden, so Boz takes advantage of it and tells her that he can get her out of this life, as he isn't planning on sticking around all that long either. Forsyth, in the meantime, follows Boz and finds out that he's really a cop. But that's okay, because Boz straight up murders his ass. You know, because that's an option now. Okay, technically he doesn't kill him with his bare hands, but he sure as hell meant for that to happen. Manson was still convicted of murder even though his cult is what did all the killing. We're getting pretty deep for an action-exploitation review. So, all is going according to plan. Boz fakes killing the drug supplier, but gears are changed when, whoops, Minnie McMahon radios Magic Mullet while Nancy is sitting right next to him. And wouldn't you know it, she rats him out. And Chico makes his big return to be shot dead. Way to go, man. Surely Nancy will be rewarded for outing Boz as a cop, though. Oh, what the fuck?
You're gonna be famous, Stone. We're gonna blow your ass all over the sky.
That's nice, Rafter Man, but nobody puts Bosworth in a corner or ties him up to a bomb in a helicopter. Either way, you're an idiot.
You know, at a moment like this, I think of my father's last words, which were, "Don't, son, that gun is loaded."
We've come to the climax of the film where nothing but incredibly awesome big-ass motherfucking things happen. I'm not turning it into a montage because I'm lazy, but because why would you want to listen to me talk through this stuff?
Imagine the future, Chains. 'Cause you're not in it.
Mini-Mac takes out Chains in the spirit of Die Hard, and we end with Bosworth in what I can only describe as supreme bad dude status.
I'm bad!
Now we just need the Boz in red, brown, and tank tops. Ninjas and kidnapped presidents will follow.